Hey, good evening, everybody. So awesome to be here. I do miss our Wednesday webinars, so it's nice to be here. Hey there, Jim. Hey, Kim. Hey, Bob. Hey, Gary. Guys, let us know where you're logging in from in the text chat. Super awesome to be here. So Chris and Tammy, who do our regular presentations on Wednesday night, are off tonight because it's beautiful Tammy's, I'm told, the 21st birthday. So I hope they're having a good time, and it's always a pleasure to take over for them. And that's part of what network marketing is all about, having each other's backs, having one dream, one team, and so forth. So, hey, Mark. Hey, Daniel. Beyond Cosmic Realities, welcome. Hey, Gary. MBE 950, welcome. Bob, Kim, welcome. Nice to have you guys here. So, yeah, I'll wait a minute or two before we get started and just give you guys an update on everything. The new funnel is doing very, very well, the autopilot funnel. I'm having to tweak it quite a bit, though, because, and if you're, by the way, guys, if you're a guest on here, I just like to be transparent with our existing members, all the different funnels and marketing that we're working on. So in the next couple of minutes, I will get started with the presentation. But yeah, I'm having to tweak the funnel a little bit because part of the perception is for some people when they come to the autopilot funnel and watch the first video, which is all about eliminating the things that you don't need to do in network marketing anymore. Good. I'm glad, John, that the audio is perfect this time. I know on Saturday we ran into some issues. I'm actually broadcasting from my home office tonight. But anyway, some of the people that are opting in are perceiving the funnel as though that they could use the funnel to build their existing network marketing business. Whereas, of course, the funnel is about our opportunity, our product. So let me share my screen just for a second here, and I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. And I've changed quite a few things in there. So let me share my screen. Let's see if I can add that to the stage. Give me a sec, guys. There we go. So let me open up a new window here, and I'll tell you guys what I mean. So on this page, they're thinking that, oh, great, this sounds really cool. I want to use this system to build, whether it's Mary Kay or Melaleuca or Amway or some other network marketing opportunity. So today, I changed the heading just a little bit to say an amazing opportunity, meaning that it's a specific opportunity that has eliminated everything you hate about network marketing. So again, that's part of testing and tweaking, guys. It's going to take some time. However, we're still seeing about a 4% conversion. But as I told you guys in my webinar on Saturday, I want to try to get that to about a 10% conversion. So we'll see what happens there and so forth. So anyway, though, let's move on with our presentation. So to all of you who are brand new, welcome, welcome, welcome. You might be a brand new net member or you might be a guest. My name is Joel Tarian, President and CEO of GotBackup, and I couldn't be more excited. Like, things are just going so amazingly well, like just off the charts, really, really well. More and more people are duplicating, more and more people are making money. Our software is continuing to get more and more feature rich, but despite being more and more feature rich, simpler and simpler and simpler to use. Because as you guys know in network marketing, if it's not simple, it's not duplicatable. So why are you on this call, guys? Basically, if you join us, you now become your own cloud provider, cloud storage provider, backup provider. So what does that mean? Well, you're able to back up every single device that you have, whether it's a cell phone, a tablet, a mobile phone, a desktop computer, a laptop computer. You can back up every single device into the cloud. And we're going to show you that in a little bit. And there's some really, really unique aspects to what we do as to why we're doing extremely well. And I think now it's at 160 countries around the world. Now, in my PowerPoint here, as I was jumping on, I realized that this PowerPoint's a little bit old because I haven't done I haven't done this presentation in a while. So I think in my PowerPoint, it says we're at 153 countries around the world, but I do believe we're now at 160 countries around the world. And that's not too bad considering I believe there's only 195 countries around the world. So we have about an 80% touch point around the world in different countries. And that's what's very unique too, guys. We're living in a digital age, right? There's no more fax machines, things like that. There's barely the use for printers anymore. Everything has gone digital. And that's what we're going to talk to you about tonight is an amazing trend on a product that everybody needs, and a business opportunity that anybody can afford. So we're here to help people with decent work ethic, meaning above average work ethic, to achieve their dreams with a real business model that's growing, as I said, in 160 countries around the world. And it's just, again, guys, thank you from the bottom of my heart, because, usually, if not daily, weekly, there's a lot of trials and tribulations in business, little hiccups there. Things are just going amazingly, amazingly well. And we have some of the best leadership in network marketing, promoting the company. So again, here's what's really cool. I got started online in 1997 with a simple dream. Okay. I was working at a hospital in Ottawa, Canada, doing cardiac stress testing. 6 months into working there, I became absolutely depressed because I knew this just wasn't going to get me where I wanted to go in my life, and so forth. So started online in 1997 with a dream. That dream, believe it or not, was to make $500 a month. At that time, my mind could not expand past that. Like, even back then, I heard of some people making $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $15,000 a month online. For me, that just wasn't comprehensible at the time. All I wanted to do was make $500 a month, and that was pretty silly because, man, it's well beyond that now. So GotBackup, okay, guys, and what I'm going to do, I hate the hype train. I can't stand it in network marketing, hype this, hype that. There's a couple of new network marketing companies that just launched. I'm sure they're doing really well, but they just so much hype and so much, whatever. We focus on trends and statistics and real products and services that are growing in the marketplace, irrespective of an opportunity. First trend is the data trend. It's insane. Like, there's like 8 billion people on the planet, right, guys? And there's over 15 billion devices that create data every single day, whether it's laptops, cell phones, tablets, computers, 15 billion devices in the world. And the one common thing is we're all addicted to it. I can guarantee you, every single one of you who's watching this presentation right now, I can almost guarantee you that your cell phone is sitting right beside you. Like, who would have thought 15 years ago, before the first iPhone, that we would have screen times of 4, 5, 6, 7 hours on our phones every single day? We're addicted to our selfies. We're addicted to, all that type of stuff. The digital data world is here, and it's here to stay. And people are needing really, really reliable cloud storage services to store their pictures, their videos, their contracts, their PowerPoints. Everything is becoming very, very precious in the digital world. So it's an emerging trend that's growing really quickly right now. And here's why, guys. It takes time for things to go mainstream. So we are at the beginning of the curve. What do I mean by that? It takes time to go mainstream because people need to mentally adopt to what's going on. What do I mean by that? Well, guys, I'm telling you, 25 years ago, I would have never, ever put my credit card online. Why? Because the perception was, oh, that's too dangerous. Like, you don't want to do that. That's crazy. That's dangerous, right? Well, 10 years ago, when the first cloud providers started to come out, like Google Drive and Dropbox, back then people were like, oh, I'm going to use an external drive because, that I can just plug into my computer, because putting my data into the cloud just sounds really dangerous to me and really scary to me. And now people are coming to realize that it's better, safer, cheaper, more cost effective, more available to put all your stuff into the cloud, because with an internet connection, you can access it from anywhere. And we're going to show you some of the features of the product. So that's where we're at. People are starting to realize, like, hey, for less than $10 a month, I can back up me and my whole family, unlimited devices, and have instant access to it in the cloud. That's where things are going. It takes time to break the mold of people's thought patterns, but that mold has been broken, and now cloud storage and cloud backup is becoming mainstream. Good example, okay? I like to talk about companies that weren't massive to begin with. So we all know of iCloud. We all know of Google Drive, right? Because these were massive organizations before they started offering cloud storage with iCloud, and before Google started to offer cloud storage with Google Drive. Okay. Dropbox started in 2007 and they have 700 million registered users in 180 countries around the world. In fact, today, guys, over 4 billion people are using cloud storage today, and 1.3 billion people are paying for their cloud storage. So what's the difference between free cloud storage and paid cloud storage? Well, free cloud storage, they give you about 20 gigabytes of space. Paid cloud storage is when you upgrade, and that's the business model that they all have, right? So here's my point. There's other people paying for cloud storage right now, and if you refer somebody to them, you don't get paid a penny, not a single penny. We're a unicorn network marketing and affiliate program because nobody is offering cloud storage and offering a great business opportunity at the same time. So with so much storage out there, an amazing 45% of cell phone users have admitted to losing some of their data. 5,700 screens are cracked every hour, and a laptop or cell phone is stolen every 43 seconds. In fact, guys, the reason GotBackup was born was roughly about 14 years ago, give or take. I was getting on a cruise ship, marketer's cruise. Okay. And for those of you who've never been on a cruise before, okay, let me remove this for a sec because I like to tell this story. If you've never been on a cruise ship, they have these porters that take your bags and put them on the ship for you and put them into your cabin because they want you on the ship. They want you partying and drinking and spending your money as quickly as humanly possible. I had my laptop bag, and in my laptop bag was my laptop and my external hard drive. I thought I'm doing everything right. I'm backing up my computer to my external hard drive. Even back then, I reluctantly, it was Carnival Cruise Lines, but I reluctantly gave my laptop bag to the porter. He was supposed to put it in my room. Long story short, somebody stole my laptop bag. Guys, I lost every single picture and video of my children growing up from ages birth to 6, 7, and 8. And to all the parents out there, you know how much your kids change in the first decade of life. I lost every video, every picture, every moment. The only ones I still had were ones that I printed off and put on my wall. That's how GotBackup was born. I was like, because back then I was still running a data center, and I was like, Joel, why didn't you just back up your computer to your very secure data center, right? It's got more redundancy. It's got more security than an external hard drive. And guess what? All that stuff you have is absolutely gone, okay? Guys, we are legit living in a digital world today. Again, how many of you, I used to use a printer every single day 15, 20 years ago. Now, everything is digital contracts, digital. Again, everything is going digital. So this is what's happening. People need solutions. People are filling up their phones and their computers faster than ever before because now you can film with your iPhone in 4K video. Well, a 2-minute 4K video is like 10 gigabytes in size, guys. It's growing in leaps and bounds. So people need a place to put that, The second trend, especially with the Gen Z trend today, are realizing they need a secondary source of income. Like, guys, it's incredible. Like, I do a lot of real estate investing, and 10 years ago, we bought a home for like $250,000. We just sold that home for $415,000 in 10 years. Interest rates are through the roof. Today mortgage rates are 7%. People cannot survive off one, even 2 incomes in a family. They're looking for side hustle businesses, okay? And that's where we come in. We're leveraging these 2 global trends with GotBackup, okay? So here's what makes us unique, okay? iCloud, once you use up your 20 gigs, which is just to give you an idea, the average phone right now is 256 gig hard drive. The average computer is anywhere from a 500 gig to a 1 terabyte hard drive. So when you use up your 20 gigs for free, you only get to back up maybe 10% of your phone. So they naturally upgrade you to a paid plan. iCloud, 2 terabytes of space is $9.99 a month. Same with Dropbox, same with Google Drive. Here's the difference with us because we own and operate everything that we do. Instead of 2 terabytes, we give you 6 terabytes, 6 separate accounts for unlimited devices. So we give you 3 times the space for basically the same price point. Instead of 1 account, we give you 6. Now with the 6 accounts, you can choose to give whatever you want. So as an example, in my sub accounts, my daughter uses it, my son uses it, and no, they don't need to be living with you. Okay, they could be living elsewhere and still use a sub account. And the other question people ask is, can I see those other accounts? Can I see what's in my daughter's account? No, they're absolutely totally separate accounts. So people are like, wait a minute, Joel, what you're telling me for less than $10 per month, me and 5 other family members or business colleagues, if you don't have a family, whatever, you can use it with 5 other people. We can back up unlimited devices for less than $10 per month. And we're like, yeah, they're like, oh my God, like that's just an absolute no-brainer, right? And irrespective of any opportunity, guys, the number one thing that's most important is a great product that has tremendous value. GotBackup checks off all those boxes. It's a great product with tremendous value first, okay? Here's the thing. And again, being very, very transparent with you guys. We have a 93% retention rate when people use the product, okay? Yes, we get lots of people joining every day. I don't want to use the product. I don't know what it is. I just want to make money. Just, I signed up yesterday. Send me some checks in the mail. Totally unrealistic. But here's 2 things. If you're not using the product, I want you to use it. And here's why. Guys, when you use the product, and we're going to demonstrate the product for you in just a minute, okay, you're going to fall in love with it. And when you fall in love with it, your confidence goes up because people will ask you questions. Well, is it as good as iCloud? Is it as good as Google Drive? Yeah, it's good and it's better. It's got better features, better value. So use your product, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play a video of our data center because we own and operate everything. Because a lot of people say, Joel, how can you offer so much for so little and pay out 75% in your compensation plan? So I'm going to play you a tour of our data center, okay? You're going to see how redundant we are and how secure we are. And guys, in 25 years of running a data center, we've never lost a single piece of data, and we've never, ever been hacked, okay? It's extremely secure. So let's play that video for you now, and then we'll come back. Hey guys, welcome to the corporate office of GotBackup. Now everybody wants to know, are we super secure? And how do we offer such an amazing service at such a low price? So this is in our tech room. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take you on a tour of our server room to show you just how secure it is, and we welcome you into the family. So let's go over to the server room. So the first thing I wanna explain to you guys is that we're fully PCI compliant. For physical PCI compliance, what does that mean? It means we're allowed to physically store credit cards in our data center because we're uber secure. So we've passed all the tests for that, and we're legally allowed to store credit cards and your storage. So one of the first requirements for PCI compliance is you have to have 2 coded doors before you get into your server room. We also, as a company, like to have fun, so we call it Area 51. So anyway, I'm gonna code this door with my back here so you guys can't see what the code is. Come in this way. This is a simple inventory room, guys. We build servers here and so forth. And then our second coded door is over here, okay? And so we have a coded door here as well to get into the server room. So here we are in the server room, guys. This is where all the magic happens. So couple of things people ask. Joel, how secure is my data, and could you ever lose our data? So as an example, let's come here. It's impossible to lose your data, and here's why. If you look at this storage array, and we have hundreds of storage arrays in here, there's 14 hard drives across this storage array. 4 of these hard drives could fail, which statistically never happens, but let's say it did. 4 of these hard drives need to fail before we start to lose some data. But guess what? We're not going to lose any data because this is striped to here. This whole rack of hard drives here is copied here. Just the same here. All these hard drives here are copied here. So there's not a single point of failure relative to your data. There's also no single point of failure in the server room. As an example, there's a power, and B power. Every server is plugged into A power. Every server is plugged into B power. Also, relative to cooling of this room, if you come over here, you'll see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 air conditioners in this server room. So the air is never going to be a problem. The other thing as well is we're very, very efficient. If you look up at the ceiling, let's come back over here, you'll see vents up there, and the cold air is strategically placed in front of the servers here, so it sucks in all the cold air, and it goes over into the hot aisle behind this wall here. So very, very efficient server room as well. And finally, if God forbid there was ever a fire in this room, we have here what's called a fire suppression system. What this system does, it's just a bunch of electronics behind here, but we can open it up, okay, is if God forbid there was a fire, and in 25 years there's never been a fire, but it will snuff out all the oxygen in this room. If there's no oxygen, then the fire goes out, right? So we don't use water to destroy the equipment. So that's the basics of the server room. Super, super secure and super redundant relative to your data. So the other aspect to security is we use the exact same security as Amazon, as Google, as all the big players, Microsoft. It's patented security, it's military grade, 256-bit encryption security. So your stuff is very secure. So let's come out of the server room for now. And I also want to explain, if God forbid, a bomb dropped on this building, a hurricane came in, whatever, a flood, which statistically is impossible, but if it did happen, we also back up all of your cloud data to a third-party data center just in case something ever happened to this building. And again, it's never happened, but you just never know, right? All righty, so there you go, guys. There's a tour of the server room. And I have to give a shout out. I see there's 2 or 3 people from Ottawa in here tonight. That's my hometown, born and raised, well, born in Ottawa, but raised in Elmer, Quebec. So welcome, guys. Nice to have you, Mark and Mary from Ottawa, Canada. And I know there's people from all over the world. But that's basically our security. So, you know, you're just in like simpler terms. If you have an external hard drive, that's one hard drive. They can fail and they can get stolen and you can misplace them, so on and so forth. Your data is spread across thousands of hard drives in our server room. That's what's called a data cluster, okay? So we would have to have literally like 100 servers fail all at exactly the same moment. And each of those servers has 24 hard drives in them, in some cases 36 hard drives. It's statistically impossible, right? And again, if Armageddon happened, don't worry about it. We back up your data to a third-party data center, okay? So that's why it's more cost-effective. So what I want to do now, guys, is I just want to show you a little bit of the software, okay? Now, I know there's some of you on here, I just want to make money. You know, guys, if you're a car salesman, you got to know about cars, right? You really, I cannot stress enough, the people that are making the best income with us use the product, believe in the product, and use it on a daily basis. And guys, longevity in a network marketing company, I'm not talking year, I'm talking 5 years, 10 years, 25 years. Longevity in a network marketing company, or any company for that matter, is going to be based on people loving your product and service, okay? Amway's been around for generations. Why? People love the Nutrilite products. Melaleuca's been around for a long time. People love it. Herbalife has been around a long time because people love their products, okay? So I want to show you a little bit of the product. So here we are, guys, in my cloud. Let me log out and just show you what it looks like. So you're going to have your own login, okay? You log into your cloud, and then from logging into your cloud, it's going to show you on the dashboard the computers you have backed up. So I have one video computer backed up that's at the office, and this MacBook Pro Local is my actual computer that I'm on right now. So here it shows me I have 561,000 files securely stored in the cloud. And from here, I can go and see those files. So it's going to pull up my actual structure of my hard drive on my actual computer here. So from here, I can go in here. I can go to pictures. I can go anywhere I want in here. Let me go to Air Show. and there's pictures from the air show, so on and so forth. Okay. So that's the backup of your computer. Okay. Now, if you want to collaborate and share, then you move stuff into your collaborate and share folder, because you don't want to collaborate and share. You don't want people changing stuff on your computer, right? So over here in the collaborate and share section, then you have other stuff in here that you can use. So right here is my iPhone folder. And by the way, it's super, super easy to use on your iPhone and your computer. Okay. So here's just I want to look for videos. I can look for an MP4, and there's MP4 videos. And from here, I can stream and play those videos. Right? So on and so forth. You get the point. I can look for PowerPoints.pptx, and I can find my PowerPoints in here, and I can collaborate and share those PowerPoints if I want to, so on and so forth. But let me come back to all files. And then when you do your iPhone upload, it automatically creates your iPhone upload folder. If it was an Android, it will say Android upload. And then it automatically segregates everything by year and month. So here I am, June. These are some pictures and stuff that I did this month so far. Took a picture. I like to go for margaritas with my wife once in a while. So I took a picture of my margarita. Why? I don't know. But anyway, by the way, this margarita was $12. That's $2 more than our service for your whole family for the month. Okay. So there's that. Now from here, I can also collaborate and share. So let's say I could share a whole folder or whatever, but let me click here and I can click on share. I can create a share link. I can copy this. Now this can be one picture. It can be 1,000 pictures. It can be a folder, whatever. But here I am. I'm going to be very generous, and let's cheers. And I put that in the text chat here. And now I've shared my margarita picture with you. Same thing with a video. Let me go and find, I don't know, an interesting video in here. .mp4. What do I want to share in here? I don't know. I have no clue. What's this video? There we go. This is a video we shot when I was in Ukraine. So let me go and share this with you. Create a share link, copy, and now I've come and I can share this with you guys, right? So very, very powerful. And what's really cool, okay, let me come back here. Let me remove this from the screen. Here's the app on my phone. Okay, I'm going to open it. And what it does is it gives me instant access to everything that's on my computer or in my cloud. True story. About 3 months ago, my wife became a U.S. citizen. We were at her naturalization ceremony, okay? And she forgot one document. And the thing is, sorry, I started to read some questions. We'll get back to it later. The thing is, she forgot a document, and they're like, well, ma'am, we can't issue you your certification to become a U.S. citizen if you don't have that document. Now, this was time sensitive. Where the ceremony was about an hour away from where we were, and my wife starts going into a panic. She's like, because here's the thing. If she forgot the document, she would have to wait 7 more months to become a U.S. citizen. She's like, oh my God. And then she's like, wait a minute. It's on my computer at home, which is in my cloud. So she was able to open up the app on her phone. She went into her folder, whatever folder she wanted, and she was able to pull it and download it right from her phone. So another true story of a very practical application when using the app. So let's get back to the presentation, and then we'll answer the questions at the end. Okay. So one person asked, is it 6 terabytes each? No, it's not 6 terabytes. We're not giving you 36 terabytes of storage space. Okay. It's 6 terabytes. Now, if you want to use the whole 6 terabytes for yourself, go for it. But it's 6 terabytes a month to 6 accounts. Now, can you go and get 36 terabytes from us? Sure. But it's going to be a lot more than $10 a month. Okay. Storage, even at wholesale cost for us, does cost money. Okay. So it's 6 terabytes that you can use for yourself, share with 2 people, share with up to 6 different people. Okay. So again, In summary, 6 terabytes of space for $9.97 a month, includes up to 6 accounts. It backs up to all your Androids and iPhones, all your computers. It's truly set and forget. And I forgot to show you one more thing. Let me remove this and let me add this back to the stage. Here is the cloud itself. And people say, well, Joel, is it really, really easy to use? Yeah. Here's the actual app itself. Once you install it, this is what you do. Backup now. And now it will run a backup every single hour. So here you can see it says it's preparing for backup. Now it's running a backup. It's scanning all my files for anything that's changed. And boom, that's it. It's literally backing up my computer in the background. So again, all you do is you come, once you install the software, you hit backup now, and then it automatically creates a backup every hour on the hour. And then you can go and restore files back to your computer from here, which is a really, really cool feature as well. So let's remove that. Let's come back to the PowerPoint and let's move forward. Okay. So here's the part that makes us a true, absolute 100% unicorn. Okay. Google Drive, if you send somebody there, don't pay you a penny. Dropbox, send somebody there, they don't pay a penny. iCloud, sure as heck, isn't going to pay you anything for people using iCloud. With us, we have an amazing, amazing compensation plan. We're going to talk about the 3 ways you get paid out of the 7, just for the interest of time. Okay. Now, our customer acquisition bonus pays out more than most network marketing companies do in total. Let me explain that as well. Because we're a digital product, it's instantly available to anybody in the world. People say, are you available in this country? Are you available in this country? We are available in every single country around the world because it's just as easy to provide this product to somebody like your next door neighbor as it would be as somebody in Singapore, Japan, or anywhere else in the world. Okay. But here's what's cool. Because we're digital, because we have no cost of goods sold, because we have no warehousing, our main cost is our server room, which is centralized. You guys saw that. And our development costs, which is our fixed cost to our wonderful software development team that continues to make the software better and better and better. What I'm saying is, guys, software is a very profitable business. Your overhead relative to physical products like warehousing, shipping, handling, FDA regulations is extremely cheap in comparison. Because of that, if you sell a monthly plan, we're going to give you 200% commission right away. If you sell an annual plan, we're going to give you 50% right away. Now get this, guys. Most other companies, and I'm not knocking, it's just they have way more overhead. Okay. Physical products companies, supplement companies, beauty companies, anybody that has to ship a product or service, their maximum they can afford to pay out is 35% total. Not in their customer acquisition bonus, in total. Our customer acquisition bonus is 50% right away. Now, by the way, if you sell somebody for the year, most companies will pay you out your commissions over 12 months. If you sell somebody for the year, tonight's Wednesday, we pay you 50% total this Friday. So if you sell somebody for the year, we just give you shy of $50. Okay. It's a really, really lucrative compensation plan. That's just your customer acquisition bonus. Okay. Now let's move forward here. Then we start talking about your leveraged income, your cycle earnings. Okay. Building your 2-team tree. Okay. It's not a binary because you don't really have to balance anything, but it's a really, really, really lucrative compensation plan. Now, here's the other thing too. I know there's a lot of companies out there. You see it all the time. Join my team right now. No recruiting required. Don't sponsor anybody. Don't talk to anybody. Don't do anything. And you can make up to $4,400 per month. Remember I said at the start of the call, guys, that's the type of stuff that really bothers me because nothing could be further from the truth. Okay. I've never, ever, ever seen anybody not recruit somebody and make $4,000 a month? Have you guys? Put something in the text chat around that. Okay. Network marketing is about a lot of people doing a little bit, not one or two people doing everything. There's no such thing as do nothing and make money in network marketing. Okay. If you're an investor, possible, but not here. So to qualify for your commissions, all you have to do is remain active with your subscription and refer one person on your left, one person on your right. That will help you maximize the compensation plan. So again, remain active with your subscription, refer one person on your left, one person on your right. Now, guys, we're talking about $20 to be a reseller per year and $9.97 per month for the product. Nobody, and I mean nobody, it doesn't mean matter if it's India or Pakistan or Singapore. Guys, we're exploding in Ghana right now. Think about that. Ghana is traditionally known as a place that doesn't do so well. Okay. And no disrespect, because we have some Ghanaian leaders on here. We're exploding there. Why? They finally have an opportunity that's cost effective and makes sense to them. Nobody care. I don't care if you make $400 a month in India. This is an affordable business model at $9.97 per month. So my point is, to refer two people is very, very easy. Okay. Now, this is not typical. I have to say so because of FTC regulations, but we've had some members join and sign up 300 people in their first 5 days. I kid you not. Okay. Why? People are like, $10 a month, back up my whole family for less than $10 a month, all our devices. And here's the thing. It's a product that people instantly understand, okay? I know there's a lot of crypto opportunities in the past where people lost a lot of money. Meme coins this, altcoins this, binary this, Forex trading this, blah, blah, blah. A lot of people, there's a steep learning curve there. It's a simple question. Sir, do you want to back up every single device you have for you and your whole family for less than $10 a month? The answer is, yeah, of course I do. Why not, right? So it's very, very easy to bring people in. Now, as you cycle up the compensation plan from bronze, copper, silver, and so on, is when you start getting cycle match bonuses, okay? People, we have many, many diamonds. We have many triple diamonds. We have our first blue diamond in the company already. That's where you start getting 100% check match on all your direct referrals, okay? So, yeah, it is a lie. It is a lie. It's an absolute lie. It's a lie. And I hate, you just caught me. I hate lying to people. Okay, guys? So if you want to join our opportunity and do nothing and think you're going to go get rich, like click off this webinar right now, because it's just absolutely ridiculous. And it triggers me every time. Do nothing, make money. Do nothing, make blah. Sorry, guys, just drives me nuts. Okay, let's get back to the presentation. It's about a lot of people doing a little bit. Refer to people and then move on, okay? So there's 7 other ways to earn. Generational bonus, dynamic commission bonus, so on and so forth. People say, Joel, how do I maximize the comp plan? This comp plan is about helping everybody go copper on your team. What's copper? Well, when you refer one person, you rank up to bronze. When you refer 2 people, you rank up to copper. So basically, refer others and help them become copper, okay? Help them find their 2, and you will maximize this compensation plan out without a doubt, okay? So just focus on going copper, go copper yourself, and then the people that you referred to get copper, help them become copper, and you will absolutely maximize the compensation plan, okay? So here's the best part. There is like 0 price objections with our opportunity, okay? $20 a month to be a reseller, only $9.97 per month thereafter. Or if you sign up for the product for the year, we give you 2 months free. It's $99.97 for the year. Guys, most network marketing companies are $100 to $150 a month, okay? There's nobody that I talk to who goes, well, Joel, can I sign up maybe like next week after I get my paycheck? Or there's nobody that says, Joel, sounds really great, but can I talk to my significant other when I get home? It's like, guys, we spend $10 on coffee. I spent $12 on a margarita. You go out and buy a burger, you're spending $10 at McDonald's now, right? This is a micro commitment. And because it's a micro commitment, you don't need an upline sponsor. You don't need a downline. People don't need to talk to a lot of people to say, I can back up every single device I have for me and my whole family for less than $10 a month. Like, it's crazy. People like, no brainer. So again, being very transparent, guys, use the product because you're going to fall in love with it. And then when you fall in love with it, your confidence is going to skyrocket because you're going to realize, like, holy cow, what I get for $10 is unbelievable. Okay. So again, I warned you at the beginning of this. This is an older slide. We're now in 160 countries around the world, growing in leaps and bounds. And again, the most important thing, guys, is we're available in every single country around the world right now. Okay. So as you rank up into the gem tier and into the diamond tier, your commissions really skyrocket because you start getting 100% check match on your direct referrals. Okay. It's a great compensation plan. Yeah, exactly. Damn. And here's somebody who says, damn, 160 countries. Here's somebody who understands typical network marketing, guys. If you have a physical product company, everything's going digital today, but if you do, most physical product companies are lucky to get into 10 to 15 countries in 10 years. Why? If they have a supplement company, well, then they have to go and get all their ingredients tested in some other country. They have to, abide by the laws and regulations in that country. What are supplements here are considered drugs in another company and vice versa. So it's very, very difficult, guys. There's no resistance or border control or anything with our product. Like I said, you can provide this product, and it's just as useful for somebody in India, Japan, Singapore as it is for your next door neighbor. Love it, Zeful. We'll give you the sign up link in a minute. Okay. It's just a no-brainer. Okay. There's other companies out there that are offering similar to us, but they're physical product companies. Yes, it's $9.97 a month to be a wholesaler of those products, but they can't get those products into Japan or Singapore or Philippines or whatever. Our product is instantly available anywhere in the world. Now, again, guys, I'm not here to knock other network marketing companies. I love the industry. I'm just letting you know what's very, very, very unique with ours. Okay. That's why we're in 160 countries around the world, because it's, again, can't state it enough. It's just as easy to provide this product to your next door neighbor as it is to somebody in any corner of the globe. Okay. Very, very powerful. In addition, you also get all your marketing tools included for $9.97 a month. Well, no, sorry. All your marketing tools are included in your $20 a year reseller fee. $20 a year to be a reseller. Like, it's ridiculously inexpensive. And we wanted to make it that way, guys. We have an office in Texas. We used to have an office in Ukraine. We still have our team there, but with the war there, everybody kind of moved out. We have an office in India. As such, I've been to India twice, okay? And for those of you, like, I really wish I would have brought my kids to India when they were young. There are children living in cardboard boxes in India. I saw it with my own eyes on the street, okay? Saw it with my own eyes on the street. And that's why I wanted to create an opportunity that's affordable, whether you make $300 a month or you make $30,000 a month, okay? People in other countries like that are screaming, dying, wanting opportunity so bad, but they can't afford it if it's $100, $150 a month. So everything's included. ConnectWise, yeah, we're creating more. So what I'm doing with the autopilot system, I'm still testing and tweaking conversions. I'm making them better and better and better. And then I'll put out more marketing material on that because it's a brand new funnel. I'm tweaking and testing, tweaking and testing, tweaking and testing. Okay. So in a nutshell, guys, it's a product that everybody needs. Everybody has mobile devices and computers, and it's a business everyone can afford. $10 per month. $10, okay? Great product, great service. So it's time to get started. How do you get started? You were asking, sir, Zakeful, go to GotBackupLive.com. I'll put it in the text chat for you. Go to GotBackupLive.com, okay? And join there. I will take you there myself. Okay, so let me just share my screen again, guys. If you go to GotBackup Live, it's going to redirect you here where you can join for $9.97 a month or $99.97 for the year. It has a little bit of everything on here again, but just click whether you want to join for the year or the month. You click there. You make sure that you have the reseller checked off here, the $20, which is already checked, and you're off to the races to join the company as well. And I forgot to share it. So let me share it again. There we go. So when you go to GotBackup Live, okay, it's going to bring you here. From here, you click on $9.97 a month or $99.97 for the year. You make sure that the $20 year's reseller fee, if you want to be a reseller, is checked off, and you go from there. And that's the link. GotBackup Live. Again, guys, you're very welcome. So yeah, guys, like, never mind the hype, never mind the BS out there because it's just ridiculous. We're a transparent company offering a real product. Remember this, guys. 1.3 billion people on the planet right now are paying for cloud storage right now for their computers and their mobile devices. And it's your turn to get involved in that and get a piece of the profit in all of that. It's the beginning. It's the very, very, very beginning right now. Again, why? It's been around for 10 years, but people's habits, people's mentalities need to change. And now they're starting to realize, like, man, the cloud is extremely secure and it's way more cost effective, and I can access my stuff from anywhere in the world. Yes, sir. That's the other thing too, of course. So when you use your affiliate link and then we put the GotBackup Live link after, they will be absolutely connected to you. So let me just show you that because I got in a few more minutes how that works. So let me share my screen here again. So as an example, let me use my link. So here's a link, GB demo. Okay, you're asking about your affiliate link. So when I click there, I use the GB demo link, which is going to bring me to the webinar here. And then when I go to GotBackup Live, okay, it's going to redirect me. And then when I click here, see, GB demo, referred by demo account. It's just a demo account, right? So it absolutely tracks everything. That's why you use your affiliate link to bring people to the webinar. I hope that makes sense. And anyway, guys, it's also backed by a 30-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. And because we'd love to have you. We just do the right thing. If on day 29, you decided you just don't have time for this or whatever, no worries. You're off to the races. So anyway, guys, love you. Have an awesome, amazing, wonderful night, guys. Again, let me just say again, for those who missed the start of the call, I want to thank you all because things are just going so amazingly well. Amazingly well. We're now backing up petabytes, okay? About 4 petabytes of data. That's 4,000 terabytes of data. What does that tell you? Why? People say, oh, I don't care. So what? So much you're storing blah, blah, blah. I don't care. You should care. Because when people back up their data, their precious pictures, videos, and memories, do you think they quit? When you have somebody who's spending $10 a month backing up every device for them and their business colleagues or their family, do you think they quit? Of course not. That's lifelong residual income into your pocket. It's a very sticky product. If people are getting a great service and backing up all their stuff, they're going to pay $10 for decades, which means lifelong residual income for you. So guys, again, go to GotBackup Live, join tonight. We'll see you on the next webinar. Love you all. Again, just from the bottom of my heart, things could not be going better. It's just absolutely amazing. We're growing in leaps and bounds around the world, and I have everybody to thank, and that's you guys. Have an awesome, amazing, wonderful night. Love you all. We'll see you on the next webinar. Bye for now.